Hey all, Pi here, and we are back in How Stories Die, and I just gonna say off the top, I did notice that the game, for whatever reason, didn't capture properly in the last episode. Like, it cut off the bottom 2 inches of the screen for no apparent reason. And I don't have the patience to go back and re-record the episode, so we're just gonna plow ahead because I read everything anyway. So this won't work. Damn, I'll find a better way. I do not remember what options I chose. I do remember I chose a lot of wrong options. I guess write the time in which I wrote the message? Nozomi knows how much time it takes to send a message, right? So I'll just write the time of when the message was sent, and because there would be a delay of Riko can just change the time. Right. Fuck. This has to be the wrong answer. This cannot be a right answer. I refuse. Encrypt the message without keys? What about encrypting but without keys? Something like writing a lot of letters in a square and then have the message be the slant. But something harder so Riko wouldn't be able to find out. Then why wouldn't Riko send her own puzzles, which are far easier? That will lead Nozomi to believe that your real messages are just gibberish. But if your puzzle is easy enough, Riko can just modify the message without changing the way to solve it. So either way, this won't work. This question is way harder than I thought. I just want the record to show I don't like this answer, but I am going to choose it for now. Punch Idgerite. It's hard to find an answer. Everything just doesn't work. Ding ding ding. That is correct. Every solution you will find won't work. Huh? Are you saying this problem is impossible to solve? Yes. There even is a mathematical proof for it. Think about it. What if Riko just wrote the exact opposite of what you were writing? Then for every message there would be a 50% it's actually the opposite. And nothing can confirm whether the message was overwritten. Okay, this is actually pretty annoying. Why did you give me an unsolvable question? To show you sometimes it's okay to give up. You need to know when to stop trying. Really? You think that after so little effort you can just give up? Well, since the question is proven to be impossible, it is understandable to give... Wait, the problem might be unsolvable, but in its pure mathematical form, but that's not the case here. This is a dream. The rules are different here. I think I've got a way to solve it. I hope it works, otherwise Idgerite will be very pissed off. Horace, what's the matter? You look like you think about something important. Idgerite, I think I solved it. The end goal is destroying the city, right? So I just have to destroy the city, and then I will solve it. What are you saying? The problem can't be solved. I took a step towards Idgerite and gave her an intimidating look. Horace? I put my face right next to hers and looked her dead in the eye. I am the city. I uppercut Idgerite, trying to hold back my strength. Yeah. Idgerite fell on her back, looking at me with a dizzy expression. An expression that soon became anger. But as soon as Idgerite frowned... Boom! The city completely collapsed. Not a single house remained standing. It worked? Whew, I can't believe it actually worked. I bet on the assumption that Idgerite can change reality using only her mind. So if I get her to think, I want to hurt the city just once, even for a brief second. I am supposed to be really angry now, but you passed it. You really are just like him. Haruka. Her name's Idgerite Game. Idgerite hugged me and bounced in excitement. Wait, What is with this sudden reaction?
Sorry for testing you like that. Really, really sorry.
Is this the famous shit testing?
I knew you would pass it. I knew it would be an easy problem for you.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
You clearly saw through me and understood that the problem is not impossible.
Your acting was pretty good too.
You think so? No, stop focusing on me, Horace. It's you who should be the center of attention. Horace, you've always had a talent for finding your way out of impossible situations, though that way is often cheesy and idiotic.
Are you complimenting me, or...?
You are intelligent, and your spirit is strong. Very strong, I would add. That proves you really are the
Is that part of your riddle?
No, someone is trying to wake us up. Again.
Do you have a royal hamster by any chance?
Horace, this could be serious. Seems like our private time is cut in the middle again. Well, we'll always have the next night.
Yeah, so...
The usual watermelon?
I guess I have already grown and attached to it. Aww. As per usual, the watermelon came on my head and broke it to tiny pieces. That's kind of cute, actually. My queen, a package was sent to you earlier.
You woke me up to open a package? Remind me in the morning.
I don't think it would be a good idea. The package requires your immediate attention. But first, Mother, I suggest you would prepare yourself mentally. The content of the package is greatly disturbing. Even when we opened the package, we felt deeply horrified. You might react 10 times worse.
Bring it in.
A demon hurled in a large box about the size of Idrite's body. Oh no. It's okay if you don't want to look inside. We can
I can handle it. Don't worry about me. Besides, no matter how bad it is, Horace here can calm me down.
That's right. I'll do my best. Just volunteering myself to be her emotional support human. It's very important to have an emotional support human. They're very useful. Well, if that's your wish. The guard gave a command, and the third demon opened the box. Idrite got up from the bed and looked inside the box. Idrite inhaled air frantically. She was in such a shock that she didn't even manage to let out a shout. No! No, 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 no. Idrite put her hands on her head in panic and shook it nonstop. Between every unnerving, mumbled, and terrifying scream, there was a chaotic sequence of breathing. No! 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 How? Idrite started tearing up. Her eyes were twitching like crazy. Moreover, sparks came out of her hands, threatening to light the room on fire. Let me see that! After recovering from the initial shock, I jumped out of bed to see the source of Idrite's panic. Inside the package, there was Malik's head. Both of his eyes were missing. How terrible. But first I must stop Idrite from accidentally burning down the whole castle. Idrite! Without wasting time, I caught both her shoulders and looked right into her eyes. Breathe. Just breathe. Don't think about anything. Just breathe. No! Breathe. Breathe! Dead! He's dead! No! Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Just breathe steadily. Everything will be alright. Dead, 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 dead. My son is gone. I know, but you have to calm down. You know who did this. The only way to get back at them is to calm down. So please, I ask of you.
My son.
Idrite fell into my arms.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't. It's my fault. My son. My first son. Don't go away. I need you here with me. We were always together, right? 40,000 years. Why? What did I tell you to do? Why did I let you protect me? Don't forgive me. I'm a bad mother. I don't deserve my children.
It was his own decision. You were so precious to him that he wanted to protect you. You are definitely not a bad mother. A son wouldn't lose his life protecting a bad mother. After a certain age, people start making their own decisions based on who they care for and how much they do. I know you always like to put all the responsibility on yourself, just from the small time I was with you. And all this heavy responsibility, plus your endless love for your children, is a deadly combo. You have to let your children go. You have to acknowledge they can make their own decisions.
But my son, he's no more. I just can't.
Sorry, I can't sympathize with your pain, because I've never lost something so dear to me. The closest one to me is Goodolf, and he is still alive. I know that nothing I could say would be able to ease your grief, but please don't blame yourself. It will only hurt you. They say that revenge is bad, but in this case, you know what to do. After you will recover from the initial stroke.
No. You're alright. I know what I have to do. And I can't wait to recover from the shock to take an action. My ability is to manipulate emotions. I cannot let my own emotions consume me. Yet it hurts. It hurts so much. My brain feels like it's about to explode. But that's not what he would want. They are his own children as well. I'm sorry you had to see me like this. Even now, I can barely hold it together. Talking to you requires my full mental strength. All I want is just to curl up in the corner and cry until the end of times. I cannot get over my sorrow. Instead, I will redirect it. Please help me, Horace. Listen to my plan to defeat Haruka. That's the only thing that can keep me from breaking down completely. Even if it will just delay it a little bit. I don't want to collapse. I don't want to let my other children down. Not until Haruka is gone for good.
Of course. I would do anything to help you with that. And I agree. This is about time we take down Haruka. But didn't you say we need to go to a private place?
Yes, I did.
Idrite lifted her arm. Power started piling up on the palm of her hand. What is that Idrite blew the powder right in my face. It had a strong stench of lavender and blood. As soon as I breathed it, all the thoughts in my head suddenly disappeared. No matter how much I tried, my head was totally blank. I lost my consciousness before I even realized what happened.
Sorry about that. I had to use my special incubi ability. This ability is used to put people to sleep in order to steal a kiss from them. I almost never use it, but this is an emergency. Welcome to Alteria, the stage of our final battle.
Alteria? Why would it be in Alteria?
Haruka is hiding on Alteria.
Now that I think about it, It really does make sense. After all, Idrite is a common enemy for both Haruka and Father. And she can use both Father's knowledge and protection.
See? You do understand why she is hiding there.
Once again, the fact that you can read my mind here is pretty creepy.
Anyway, here's the plan. You and I go on separate ways. I go to the heart of the city, while you go straight to the castle.
Why the palace?
I will explain shortly. I will be serving as a distraction. Haruka will surely follow whether I go. Especially since I'm on the attack. I believe Haruka already told you opponents are the most vulnerable when they are attacking.
Whoa! What was that? A bolt of lightning came from the sky and pierced one of the houses.
Yes, that's about what it will look like. I will go straight to the heart of the city and unleash my magic there. Now that all my arms are dead, then Haruka will just go straight for me.
Don't tell me that lightning was...
Yes, that's a demonstration of what I can do.
That was absolutely nuts. Please don't do it. With that kind of spell power, someone will surely die.
Horace, do you want to kill Haruka or not?
But only strike down empty houses. I knew there was no way to check if a house is empty. I was just saying it just to feel good with myself.
Okay. Anyway, that will bring Haruka here while you... will infiltrate here.
Why? Wouldn't it be better to keep me at the backlines?
The enemy will probably search for you in the backlines. They will never expect you coming here. Also, don't forget that you are the one who should outsmart Haruka.
But why infiltrate the castle? What do we have to gain from that?
Horace, did I ever tell you about how arms are made?
In a woman's stomach somehow? Oh, Horace.
Horace, I didn't mean those kinds of arms. Also, babies aren't stored in the stomach.
Really?
Yes.
How do you know it?
Haruka made a pretty terrible experiment.
Oh. Yikes.
Back to the main topic. Arms are made in unique magic ritual. Only 2 people participate in the ritual, the caster and the sacrifice. I'm playing the part of the caster, and the sacrifice is the soon-to-be arm. The sacrifice doesn't have to do anything, just sit quietly. The only condition is that the sacrifice must have a great magic ability.
Oh. Okay, I think I understood. You want me to bring you Toshiaki?
Ever so clever.
I am sure that Haruka knows that already, so why wouldn't she kill Toshiaki herself?
It may occur that Haruka doesn't manage to kill me, but kills you. In that case, she needs info. You know what I'm up to, and Haruka wants to know too.
So are you suggesting that Haruka will hide Toshiaki in the palace?
Is there any other place to immediately hide someone when you discover you are under attack? Don't worry, I will send a squad of soldiers to escort you.
Obviously going back here alone is suicide. Haruka already told Father I switched sides, probably.
Wait in one of the houses. The others will come to pick you up.
So I bring you Toshiaki, you do the arm ritual, and that's it? Where does outsmarting Haruka come in?
That's the only part I cannot tell you about. Otherwise, it will ruin the whole plan.
So I am just supposed to believe you have some kind of shtick?
Yes, but I promise you it will definitely work. Just act according to your instinct and everything will be fine.
If you say so. Kind of hard to execute a plan whose entire description is do whatever you want. I mean, yeah.
It's okay if you don't believe in it, but promise me you will follow the instructions perfectly.
But there are no instructions.
Of course, I spent a lot of years perfecting this plan and measuring probabilities. This plan has a huge success chance.
Oh yeah? So what if Haruka just teleports out of there? Like the golden fruit. Just like the golden fruit.
Who do you think made sure that Haruka will specialize in magic disturbance fields? Haruka developed a very advanced anti-magic field, ironically, that will lead to her own demise. See, I did think of everything. I had a lot of time to invest in this plan.
Okay. Although I am still a bit skeptic. But that's the best chance we have. During the following week, the palace became very busy. Tons of important ministers and generals made it to the castle every day in preparation for the invasion, Botus among them. The look on his face when he saw me next to the queen was priceless. Iturite and Vasago made frequent trips to the border in order to make sure the preparations for the invasion are going well. The plan is executing the invasion at the same time to put maximum pressure on Father and Haruka. It wasn't long before the day of the operation arrived. The fated day.
Why did you call us, Your Majesty?
It appears that Iturite has appeared in the middle of the capital.
What? She just teleported right into the middle of the city? Is she insane?
All the soldiers within the city were sent to stop her, but her magic is just too strong. Although, the commanders told me her accuracy is quite low. We need you to go and kill her. Put an end to this world. Put an end to this war. Finish her swiftly.
You do understand what it means that her magic is unstable. She probably used an anti-magic field to prevent me from using a teleport item. Otherwise, she wouldn't give up on such an overwhelming advantage. She is here to catch me.
I know. But you would still do it, right?
Obviously. You probably know why.
Because you want to kill your evil clone, don't you?
Horace must be there too. Leave everything to us. We will stop her.
I will send my
No, you can keep your soldiers. Assassins aren't team players.
I can smell the stench of death here. Keep your guards. They're coming for you. Yo, you better listen to him. He's a necro dude. He knows what he's talking about. Very well. Then I have no choice but to trust you. I've already helped you as much as I could. Use it to the fullest.
But of course. I assume both of you know what to do, right?
Aye aye! You don't have to ask.
Good. Then let us begin. Today will be Iturite's downfall. And the rise of...
The rise of what? The rise of what? Shit, I can't contain my nervousness. I'm pretty far away from the heart of the city, so I can't see all the destruction that Iturite is causing. But judging by that lightning Iturite showed me in my dream, so many people must have died. I feel pretty bad now. No, Horace, get yourself together. That doesn't matter now. If a few people die to stop an eternal evil, then that's fine. Maybe. Anyway, I need to focus on the mission ahead. Squad could come here any moment. I need to be prepared. I checked my equipment. Armor. Got it. Sword and a dagger. Got 'em. Handcuffs. Got it. Explosives in case of emergency. Got 'em. Jockstrap? I don't know why the hell I have it, but whatever. And also, Idrite's powder. Alright, I forgot about that one. Idrite also gave me an antidote for the succubus powder, in case I accidentally blow it on myself. Looks like I'm ready to go. I sit on the table and blankly stare at the other side of the room. What else can I do except wait? Huh? Who's that? The door opened before I managed to get up.
She got me bad.
Idrite limped towards the table. I noticed a big ugly wound on her back. Idrite, are you okay?
No. Haruka is coming for us. She outsmarted me. She is soon going to kill everyone in the city. We have to go.
Wait, what?
Yes. If we don't escape this moment, we are dead. I barely managed to teleport out of there.
How did you teleport? What about the magic disruption devices?
She destroyed them. She was too smart for me. I had to use a ton of my magic energy. I came here to warn you.
Oh, thank God you came here to warn me. I owe you my life. You're injured. I will need to support you.
Sweet as ever. Let's get out of here and make a new plan.
I readied my sword arm. Yeah.
I can't teleport us again.
Yeah. I struck the imposter with my sword, but he was too quick. By the time I swung the blade, he already jumped out of the table. The imposter grabbed my sword hand and reached out with his other hand to his pocket. No, you fucking don't! I caught his hand before he could reach for whatever he had in his pocket. The imposter lifted his leg and kicked my balls. I didn't feel anything. What the fuck? Did someone cut your balls or something? God. And on that note, I think I'm gonna cut it there. Because I am over time. And I gotta keep these at 30 minutes. It's the new rules. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Join me again next time for more information on whether or not Horace still has his balls. And if you like the kind of content I've been making, please consider checking out my Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can get early access to all of my regular videos. And for everyone else, just thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you again in the next one.